is already autumn now, and there are many kinds of autumn vegetables like mushrooms, burdock, sweet potatoes, carrots, and ginger that can be used in cooking. It's getting cold outside. Autumn and winter vegetables can help to warm your body and boost your immune system. Today, we are going to use fresh ginger for our dish. Ginger has spicy smell and taste. It is typically used to add spicy flavor into simple tasting washiku dishes in order to stimulate our appetite. Ginger can also be used to eliminate the smell of meat and fish. When you hear the word ginger, you might imagine this ginger. Also, many of you might think that there is no specific season that is best to use ginger because you can get ginger any time of the year at markets near you. But there is a right season. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. Ginger is usually planted in the spring during March or April. Green leaves grow out of the ginger seed. In Japan, the ginger leaves are harvested in early summer in July and August, and it's eaten with fish like this. As time goes on, the ginger roots keeps growing in the ground. In late summer, young ginger is harvested, and normal ginger is harvested in autumn. The normal ginger is preserved for a couple of months before it is sent to markets so that it can dry and be stored longer, while young ginger is sold right after its harvest. That's why the young ginger is more watery, has a less spicy flavor, and it's more tender. The normal ginger has a strong spicy taste and the texture is more fiber-like. This normal ginger can be used and cooked with other ingredients, or it can be ground and put on tofu or mixed with a udon noodle dipping sauce. On the other hand, young ginger can be eaten without being cooked, and you can enjoy the nice crispy texture. Today, I will use young ginger harvested its best season. The recipe is cooked rice mixed with fresh young ginger. There are a couple of tips to follow to make this dish delicious. I will show you them later in this video. Okay, let's get the cooking started. Here is the ingredients for this recipe. 0.65 pounds of rice, 2.5 ounces of fresh ginger, 1 sheet of deep fried tofu, 1.5 cups of dashi stock, 2 tablespoons of sake, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1/3 teaspoon of salt. First, rinse the measured rice with water. There is some remaining bran around the rice particles. As time goes on, the bran gets oxidized and smells when you cook the rice. You can prevent this by rinsing the rice, but I know some of you might be concerned about the loss of nutrition. In this case, I'd say that it's not absolutely necessary to rinse your rice. After you finish this process, soak the rice in water for around 30 minutes so that the rice can be easily cooked and gets nicely sticky when it is cooked. While we wait for the rice to absorb enough water, we will prepare the dashi soup. First, prepare the kelp and the bonito flakes. You need about 2 cups of water for this amount of bonito flakes and kelp. Next, soak the kelp in the water for 30 minutes. If you don't have time, you can start boiling the kelp, but if you do so, the dashi will not have as much flavor, so it is best to immerse the kelp in water for at least 30 minutes to absorb the water, so that the umami can be brought out easily. This is what it looks like after 30 minutes. At first, it was tough, but now it's soft. Now, we'll keep it over medium heat. Take the cape out of the pot before it starts boiling. If the cape is boiled, the cape smell in the dashi will be too strong and it will become slimy and not delicious. After taking out the cape, boil the water. By doing this, you can eliminate the smell of cape and extend the shelf life of the dashi itself. Once it has boiled, add bonito flakes. Reduce the heat to low and simmer for about 30 seconds. Then, pour the dashi on the exposed net. Once it's drained, place a colander over the bowl and wait until the drops stop falling. The best dashi stock is now complete. It looks golden in color and very beautiful. I've uploaded a video on how to make dashi on my YouTube channel. I encourage you to watch it if you'd like to know more about dashi. After 30 minutes has passed, strain the water. If you aren't cooking right away, put it in a container and keep it in fridge. Add the soy sauce, sake, and salt to the rice, and pour in the dashi soup up to the 9 or 2 cups of rice. This measuring cup for rice is different from the measuring cup in America, so please do not get confused. Next, cut a sheet of deep fried tofu into slices. You can just slice it and put them in the rice cooker together. But if you want to make the cooked rice less oily and give it a lighter taste, pour boiling water over the deep fried tofu and then cut it into slices so that excess oil gets removed. Next, just close the lid of the rice cooker and turn it on. We are almost there. While we are waiting for the rice to cook, cut the main ingredients of today's dish, ginger. Rinse the ginger to remove any dirt on the surface. Then, peel the skin. As you may know, if you peel the skin of ginger with a peeler, you will remove some of the flesh with the skin, but you don't want to do that. So, use a spoon to peel it like this. Next, cut the peeled ginger into very thin slices. After the rice cooker finishes cooking, open the lid and put the sliced ginger into it and mix it with a spatula. Then close the lid and steam for a couple of minutes so that the ginger gets half cooked nicely. It's done! Look at that! It looks very tasty! If you have green onion, just slice it and put it on the top of the rice. It smells nice. Today, I added the ginger after the rice was cooked. This is because young fresh ginger has more water and is more tender. So it is recommended that you enjoy the crispy texture, so you don't want to overcook it. But if you have only normal ginger, it will be better to cook the ginger with rice to give it a nicer texture. Okay, let me summarize the tips from today so that you can remember them. First, soak the rice for around 30 minutes, not too long or too short. Second, peel the ginger with a spoon. Third, add the sliced ginger after the rice gets cooked. Fourth, dashi is not necessary, but it's good to be added. Today, I used ginger and deep fried tofu as the main ingredients of the cooked rice. But if you have your favorite seasonal vegetables or fish, like varieties of mushroom, Pacific curry, and so on, it sounds good too. Please try your own cooked rice.